Welcome everybody to the 50-day account review. We did something very similar to this back at the 15-day mark. 50-day reward shimmer record. We're gonna go pick up our free Layla, maybe even Q here in a little bit. I actually have a couple extra shimmers to open, but what we'll be doing today is going through the Espers, showing my progress in various game modes. If you are a veteran player, would certainly appreciate a couple tips, pointers on all the topics that we discussed today. If you are a newer player, I'm gonna give you some Espers that I have found absolutely crucial when it comes to my first 50-day and clearing some of these game modes that I've been able to do. Now, being that we've only been playing for 50 days, we've just completed our third banner, third event for Static Shock Zeus. Amazing. Can't wait for the fireworks celebration and the next banner coming out here in just a couple days. But let's jump over first to the Espers. I'm going to show you all the ones that I obtained, all the legendary, all the epics, struggles that I have been going through, I guess, for the first 50 days. We did get our very first banner, Esper in Zeus or Gaius, which was really nice. As far as other legendary Espers go, we really haven't pulled too many. We have Ling, which was guaranteed in the beginning, him and Sun Wukong, I think, right? And then we have Gabby, who was in the fusion, guaranteed free, absolute, a must get for anybody. All new players and everything. I would certainly recommend doing her. But Ollie was the only pull actual from the record player that wasn't guaranteed in anything. And then Zeus was our very first banner pull in the three that we have at least participated in, so that was nice. Now, the only other 6-star that I was able to upgrade, or that I actually have upgraded so far, was Sander. He is a 4-star. He is an epic. We do have a ton of other epics that we're gonna briefly go through really quick, and I'm gonna tell you which ones I guess have been my favorite so far, at least out of these 4-star epics and even the 5-star legendaries. For all of you that are new players, you know, kind of which ones I have found to be most beneficial for me in trying to clear things like the story and some of the events and things like that. But one of the issues that I would like some veteran opinion on would be, who do I need to 6-star? Because of the progress of 6-star is so slow. I really do not know who I want to 6-star at one particular point, or do I wait for legendaries? I always go through that. I mean, we're getting ready to have another banner, the fireworks celebration, which Heimdall I certainly want to get. Thoth I certainly want to get. But Heimdall, at least for the banner, if I was able to pull her, being able to 6-star her would obviously be a must for me. But as you see, most of the Espers that I do have, at least at a usable level, I would say usable level is level 50. Most of those Espers are 3-star. And so they are rare Espers. It's not necessarily that that's a bad thing. It's just those are the ones that are the easiest to get abilimons for. And that has been probably my #1 struggle with this game so far, is with the characters that I level up and all the ones that I have leveled up so far. Being able to find the abilimons to upgrade each of the Esper's abilities have certainly been a struggle. And so I kind of focus on one particular character, and a lot of times it is just those 3-star characters, because those abilimons are so easy to get. And once you increase their abilities to max level, they become a whole nother level of their effectiveness. Now, just going through the last couple, I mean, we really haven't leveled up any of those. So now just a couple builds that I want to kind of show off. Not that they're necessarily completely OP or anything that has been great, but has certainly been my best builds so far. And Gabby has certainly been one that I have focused on. I've been really pleased with her. If you are a new player, Gabby is a must. I urge every single person to go into the fusion and complete Gabby. It is not that difficult to get done. You can get it done in 1 to 2 days. But looking at her, I think she has pretty decent speed. I know that you don't need crit and crit damage, but she actually hits pretty hard. And plus I was able to keep up the accuracy with the speed, crit damage, and crit rate. So I've been really happy with her performance so far. Zeus has certainly taken over, or Gaius has certainly taken over for most damage by far. If there is something that I need to kill really fast, well, Gaius is the one to do it. Crit damage isn't the greatest, I know that, 110, and all of his relics are only plus 12, so that is part of the reason why it is not crazy, and his attack isn't the highest either, but he still does pretty good. Now, probably the second hardest thing as a new player for the first 50 days for me, besides for the Abilimon, was by far the hardest and the biggest setback for me that is kind of walled me off from progressing my account any further is the Abilimons, is the gold. The gold and being able to upgrade these relics get so expensive after plus 12. So those two things are probably the hardest. Now, as far as new players go, if you are just starting this game out in the first month, completing the story and completing some of these events, like the Static Shock event, me being able to complete that, there are a couple Espers that I feel for new players you should level up and have been the most beneficial for me. One is Gabby. By far, she is probably the best legendary that you can get easily. And then as far as epics go, Bernice has been probably the most beneficial and most crucial for me in completing a lot of these things. I've been really happy with Bernice and her ability to keep the team alive. Now, as far as the other game modes, my progress in those, as you see for the Ritual Miracle, 13, 11, and 11. And I think my biggest prevention from progressing these any further, I feel like I can put together pretty decent team comps. But the problem is the Abilimons, man, the abilities and being able to refresh those abilities. Now, of course, you can't put ocean waves on them. I know that is a solution, but the percentage is low and not necessarily guaranteed. So I think that's been probably my biggest holdback in that. Sonic Miracles, pretty easy. I think you can complete the highest level of those. They're probably going to upgrade these. I would think that if they just did the Ritual Miracles, they'll probably do the Sonic Miracles as well. And then we got our Infinite Miracle. Now we are at 98. So we're really close. We have 2 left to do. And I actually went through this entire thing without losing a single match all the way up into 97. 97 was the first one that I lost. And I think Bernice and Gabby has certainly helped me being able to push through that. But now we're kind of stuck and kind of waiting for the difficulty to go down after a couple days, and then we'll give it another try. Desolate Lands is another one that has certainly been a little difficult, but you know, we're working on it. Point War, we really haven't had too much difficulty just yet. I really don't even think that I've lost one yet. I just haven't played it as much as I probably should. I still try to play every day, at least 10 matches a day. And I just recently started playing Holo Battle for the very first time and got my very first win. These are pretty difficult because every single team I face has all level 60 Espers. They all have pretty decent relics. They all have their abilities put in, and I just don't have a very wide range. But I'm still learning these team comps. 3v3 is a little interesting, and you got to think about it just a little bit different. Now let's close this video out with a couple of Layla and Q pulls from the Shimmer record. We got 3 of them. We might as well open all 3 of them. So I have been opening these single Espers, or single records. Hey, there's our Q. Kind of knew that that was coming. But I've been opening a lot of these, and I think that, you know, those little elemental fragments that you get and stockpiling those, I've been opening a lot of those since those don't necessarily count towards your, you know, pity pull or whatever. And I have found, I think I've pulled like 30 of these so far in the past like 3 weeks, and I don't think I've pulled a single epic since my last video. Since that one time in the video, we pulled one, and that was it. Either way, doesn't matter. I mean, they're free, so we might as well open them. There's another one. All right. Yay. There we go. We got another Q. 2 Qs. Thank you very much. I mean, it's not that we have enough already. Why not? Hey, let's get 3 Qs in a row. Oh, white snake. Okay, well. So certainly curious what you veterans think. What are some Espers that I have at 5-star right now that you think I should level up to 6-star? And do abilimons really determine your success rate when it comes to this game in Ritual War Miracles and Holo Battle? Because I feel like that is a struggle that I have been facing for the last few weeks now. And for all those other new players out there that might still be struggling getting through the story and the other content of the game, I'm telling you, don't be scared to level up these 3-star to 5-star Espers, because the ones that are 3-star, that are 5-star now for me, have done absolutely fantastic. Bernice, Sua, Melanie, all of those have done absolutely great. And then Dahlia, of course, is free in the ripples. All of those are absolutely fantastic Espers. And then, of course, the one you get for free, Liling and Sun Wukong. Either one of those is great, but I would certainly recommend doing Gabby. And you, just with those Espers right there, I think you can get really far. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know in the comments anything that we discussed in today's video. And I'm certainly open to suggestions, because I certainly want to make my account better, my Espers better, and my progress a little bit more, because I have been almost at a stalemate the last week or two due to the fact that gold is very scarce now and abilimons do not come around. But either way, I will see y'all next time. Y'all take it easy. We're out. Peace.